Here on Takitomi Island, there are no cars. You move by walking or by bicycle. And something surprised me even more. When I rented the bicycle, the lady smiled and said, "No lock, just remember the number." That was it. No warnings, no instructions, no sense of worry. That small moment stayed with me because it said something important about how life moves here. Before we go further, let's arrive together. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Notice your body where you are. You don't need to change anything. Just notice. Okay, let's continue. Welcome back to Work, Life and Zen. I am really glad you are here. This podcast is a space to slow down, to reflect, and to notice what life feels like underneath the noise. Today's episode is shaped by this place, Takitomi Island, here in Okinawa in Japan, and by what it quietly taught me about pace. This morning, I rode that bicycle through the island. Not to get anywhere quickly, just to explore. As I rode, something subtle happened. My shoulders dropped, my breath slowed, my thoughts stopped racing ahead. I realized I wasn't rushing anymore. And that's when it made sense. A lot of the speed we carry comes from the body trying to feel safe. In many parts of our lives, speed isn't really a choice. It's pushed onto us by deadlines, by expectations, by the quiet pressure to keep up. But here, where trust is assumed, the body does embrace. And when the body does embrace, urgency eases. A different rhythm becomes possible. What this place reminded me is that pace isn't something we figure out once. It's something we return to again and again in small moments. So I want to share 3 simple practices I've been sitting with here. Not as rules, just as ways to notice when we are moving faster than we need to. It starts with noticing what we are protecting. That moment with the bicycle stayed with me, not because it was dramatic, but because it was ordinary. When the lady said, "No lock, just remember the number," it made me wonder how often I am locking things down by default. So once a day, ask yourself, what am I holding tightly out of habit, not necessity? It could be urgency, control, always being available. And you don't need to let go completely. Just loosen your grip a little. Notice what happens to your pace when you trust a bit more. Once you notice what you're holding, the body often needs help slowing down. This next one works directly with the body. Choose one ordinary moment today and do it at half the speed. Walking to the kitchen, eating a meal, replying to a message, anything. This is not to calm your thoughts or not to be productive, but to remind your body there is no emergency here. Even brief moments like this can shift your whole day. And when the body slows, it becomes easier to listen honestly. So before you rush into the next thing, pause. Ask yourself gently, do I feel safe enough to slow down right now? Safe in your body, safe in your thoughts, safe in this moment. If the answer is no, pushing harder won't help. Speed is often the body trying to protect itself. So instead of forcing movement, ask what would make this moment feel a little safer. Then move, from steadiness and not pressure. You don't need to live on an island to slow down. You may just need to stop confusing urgency with importance. Your body already knows the pace it needs. Before we close, let's take one slow breath together. Inhale, right where you are. Exhale, let the rush go. May your life move at a pace that keeps you whole. May trust replace urgency. And may you remember you are not behind. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of yourself and move gently through your days.